I haven't really noticed ad blocking affecting advertising much yet. I think it's something that people are starting to understand and people are starting to believe they can do. I mean, personally, I've started to do it, although badly, actually, and I just get lots of adverts for dresses now, which I'm not quite sure where they've come from. I seem to have blocked the wrong things. But I haven't noticed it affecting our business much yet, actually. I think as it goes on, I think more people realise they can do it and take advantage of that and take more control. Then I think we'll start to see it happening. But we haven't really changed our strategy around it as of yet.
I think the behaviour that we're seeing at the moment is there's a difference between normal channels and sort of native apps. And we sort of, we work obviously a lot with native apps, so we don't see that as a big problem at the moment. But yeah, it could well be.
Yeah, I think as a media owner, it's obviously a concern that consumers are increasingly expecting to get totally free content and avoid ads as well. And obviously it's essential that we can monetize our content in order to maintain the quality of what we do. I'm actually encouraged that other brands aren't as concerned, because what I hope that means is that they're making a real concerted effort to make better quality advertising that consumers don't go out of their way to avoid. But as we've seen in other mediums, and print, TV being great examples, audiences actually like advertising, find it helpful, entertaining, really talks about. And if we can replicate that and emulate that on digital platforms as well, I think a lot of the ad blocking issue will certainly dissipate, if not disappear entirely.
The brands haven't reacted very well to ad blocking at the moment. I think that they're just starting to hear the concerns from the media channels, which are obviously very scared. So I think that you'll see in the next months, as the sort of brands start to feel the impact of this, then you'll start to see it becoming a bigger issue. But until then, I think it's more scaremongering because revenue streams are potentially being attacked. So I imagine we'll see in the next sort of six to 12 months a bigger impact.
It's certainly something we're tussling with. We're looking at different options. We're trying some different things as well to really see the impact it has for our advertisers and for our users. I suppose in that sense, then we are looking at finding solutions that mean that consumers don't come to us and not get served any ads at all. But we definitely don't have all the answers right now.
I think in the future, I'm not sure it will be massively widely adopted, if I'm honest. And I kind of liken it to things like, is it Sky AdSmart, where you can advertise very targeted to people, which doesn't seem to have been widely adopted yet. And I think there's probably something about it that people do want to take control of what they see, but equally do want to be advertised to. I think people are open to the fact that there's products that they don't know about that they might want to see. So will ad blocking allow you to filter out things? Yeah. But do I think it will mean vast swathes of advertising get blocked? No. So I don't think it will fundamentally change things, and I think as long as you still retain the mass, people will still want to advertise. I just think it will take the edges off, I guess.
I think mobile's a bit of a different use case. I don't think that users naturally have so there's not that intervention in the experience with adverts. They're not as obtrusive and in your face on a mobile phone. They're much more integrated into the experience. So I don't imagine, unless something changes with the type of advertisements, I don't imagine that's going to change.
For the majority of Britain at the moment, ads blocking is not normal behaviour, although there is an increasing number of people certainly doing that. So I think the more people the more media owners that start to reinforce to consumers that it's not acceptable to block ads and expect to get content for free, then definitely that helps change the perception of that and make people, I guess it's about making the users feel responsible for their actions. And I think some of the Guardian's work and Wikipedia, when they start to ask for donations and join the club and all of those things, will help to educate people about the fact that content does cost money to create and it has to be funded by some means.
So, is programmatic the new normal? Well, probably not yet. I think we have a lot of the technology and infrastructure available for it to be just part of the way we do business, but for now it's still so new. We need to centralize the expertise somewhere, both on the buy and the sell side, to ensure we just keep doing it correctly.